about how you can start wholesaling real estate. How can you get your first deal? What's some of the best ways to get your first deal? What's some things to look out for when you get your first deal? What do I see from people that's getting their first deal versus the people who never end up getting their first deal? So we're gonna be talking about some of that stuff tonight. And man, as you come in, let me know who you are, where you're from, what you got going on, so we can give you a shout out, man. I want to give you a shout out. I want to answer your questions about how to get your first wholesale real estate deal, man. And getting your first deal is huge, right? Getting your first deal is huge because it just opened up the door to so much more stuff. Once you get that first deal, you're able to reinvest, you're able to generate more leads, and you're able to, which generates more deals, right? So, a big topic right here. So make sure you ask some questions. I've helped a lot of people get their first deal. Um, and the only way I help people is by telling them the things that I do. You know, that's the only way, man. It's the only way for me to help people is like, hey, look, this is what I do. This is what I did. And obviously, I mean, I'm not anybody special. So if you do the things that I did, then you should get the same results. Right? So, and we ain't talking about something I've done once. We talking about something I've done over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So these things have been tried, tested, and hold true. Right? Uh, and that's one reason why I ran the pro. Rich, what's going on, man? Yo, 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 yo. Trying to see if you want to jump on this thing, though. Um, that's one reason that I ran a program called First Deal Guarantee, because I wanted to make a method where it's like, hey, look, man, you follow these steps, this is a guaranteed way to get your first deal, right? It's guaranteed. That's why we call it the first deal guarantee, because it's guaranteed that you will get your first deal. Um, and I felt real strong about that because I've seen our pattern, right, of how we were doing deals, and it's like I've seen the pattern. Okay, we do this, and then we get this many properties under contract. We end up doing this many deals. We end up making this much money. So once you've done it enough and you've seen your proven stats, then it's like, yeah, I mean, and I think really, I think my team does a great job. Um, but as a whole, I still think we got room for improvement. I think we got room for improvement. The biggest area I think we got room for improvement is the follow up. Follow up, keeping up with the leads, continuing to follow up with leads, and don't let any deal slip through the crack, because we do pay per lead marketing, right? Pay per lead marketing where you're paying for all these leads kind of as you go. Um, but I mean, there's plenty of, I mean, I dare to say 80 to 90% of these leads sell their property. So it's all up to us to continue to follow up with them, continue to follow up with them to make sure anybody who sell their property, that we at least give ourselves a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest part. And then the other part, which Rich I think really helped us out on, is getting refunds for leads that are not very good quality leads, right? So, making sure that you go back and making sure that anybody who don't own the property, make sure you're getting a refund. Anything that's listed, make sure you're getting a refund. People that you can't help or not interested, make sure you're getting a refund. Um, so, the different situation, you got to make sure you're getting a refund, right? I think like I said, I think last month we refunded like half of our leads. Half of the leads was sent back for refund. And what did that do? They gave us more money to buy more leads. So our cost per lead, the bid was $50, but the cost per lead was $26. $26 what it costs per lead. And right now, our cost per lead is sitting around like 36, 33, 36. That's our cost per lead right now. And we're just doing statewide in Georgia. So the cost per lead is $33, right? And we got 9 leads, and I think we ended up getting 10 leads. 3 of them were disputed, and 1 of them was put on a contract, right? So right now we're getting a contract for every 10 leads, right? And we're only paying for 7 out of those 10. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. So we use motivatedsellers.com and we use propertyleads.com, and we're kind of wanting to compare these two. And every week, I guess at the end of the week, I'll come on here too and just give y'all a breakdown, a comparison of property leads versus motivated sellers. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that property leads are better and the platform is better. Property leads even have it where the person who's responding to the ad can hit a button, like a call now button. If they hit that call now button, it automatically calls you, like they're calling you about selling their house. So that's huge. So I always thought that property was superior service, but somehow, man, we keep getting deals from motivated sellers. You know what I'm saying? We still get deals from motivated sellers. We still get more deals from motivated sellers. So, we want to beef up motivated sellers, because we get more deals from there. Rich, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Byron?
Sorry to drag you out so late, man. I had to put the kids to bed.
Nah, man, I know how it is.
Yeah.
Shoot, I ain't too long got in.
Oh yeah. So what's going on, man? I saw a couple of lives back. You said you were doing first deal guarantee program. What comes along with the program and how much is it? So first deal guarantee is where we guarantee that you're gonna get your first deal. So you pay $1,000 and then you have to buy 20 leads. The leads are $50 a piece. But obviously, like I was just saying, you get a bunch of refunds. So you probably would end up buying like 10 leads. But if you don't get a deal, we give you your $1,000 back, because we feel like if you buy 20 leads, there's a deal in there. And if we can't help you squeeze that deal out like we supposed to, then we'll give you your money back, because we know what we do works. As long as you're getting the leads, then we will lock it up and we will make a deal. So, we feel that confident about it. So, and like I said, I mean, you hear me mention it, but it's like, this is not something that we go out here and push and try to get people to do because we want people to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you do it, it's for you. If you don't do it, we gonna keep doing what we do.
So just to prove it works, though, man. Everybody so far that I believe that has bought the lead, that joined the first deal guaranteed, has got a deal. Yep. We ain't had to pay nobody their money back, far as I recall.
Nope, not one person.
So that right there speaks for itself.
No doubt, man. No doubt, not one person. Man.
But you get a personal mentor. Are you still doing the calculators, all the contracts, all of that? And you'll have free training videos. You'll be able to jump on with us twice a week. Not only that, you'll have a personal mentor on call for whenever you need them.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is like, okay, if you don't get a deal, you don't pay. You basically didn't pay nothing.
Yep.
Get your money back. Only thing you did was bought some leads.
Pretty much, you put a deposit down on you learning at that point.
Exactly. And the thing is like, okay, if you plan on buying leads, you might as well do the first deal guarantee, because it's like that way you get mentorship, us working with you, us helping you get a deal, and you basically for free.
Yep.
you
But
so
but it's definitely worth it just for the mentorship, man. I haven't seen anybody else doing any type of deal like this where they literally got a personal mentor. You don't even got to know how to do this at all. You'll get a personal mentor to walk you through it, and you'll learn it as you go. So you don't, even if you're, well, let's say you're scared to get on the phone right now because you're not sure of yourself, you'll have somebody that'll be ready to talk.
yeah. Oh boy, we got a special guest up in here, Rich. Woo! Man, we big time now. I feel like we made it, Rich. Feel like we made it. Hey, that guy Rich looks like he knows what he's talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I
Tanya in
hope
the
so.
building. Man, Tanya, so good to see you in the building. It just make me feel good. Make me feel good, Tanya. I appreciate that. But yeah. Hey, Rich, he know what he talking about. I mean, you can't
Hey,
knock. You talking about you gonna lock up 6 properties in one day.
hey, but I learned all of that through the same program that you're talking about, man. I would never be able to, you know, first off, I want people to know when you say that, that was weeks that came together all at the right time, man. So
Yeah.
don't get it wrong. Like I conjured them up all in one day, but still, it's crazy to say, hey, you could get 6 deals locked up in one day, man. But I done it because of what I learned inside of your school. It's the same thing that I've learned, even though I was blessed. I didn't have to pay for nothing because I'm your employee. But at the end of the day, it's like everything that I'm doing is what we teach in there, man.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what I tell people. It's like, dude, we don't talk about stuff we don't do.
And then, I mean, just the infrastructure of people that's within there. Like I'm sure throughout this walk, there's people that say things, and it's like, man, we got to implement that, or we got to try this to see if it works for us. That's pretty much been my wholesale journey from start to now. It's been somebody say something clever, and it's like, man, I got to try this, or they prove to me it works, and it's like, oh yeah, we're doing this. Just like I would say disputing. I think you mentioned it earlier. Just like disputing leads. I think maybe I came in and put a little twist on how I done that, but it worked so well. It's like, oh, we got to do this.
Gotta do it. Say
It-
mandatory.
and you'll have a group of people that come up with ideas like that, and you'll literally be able to be in the same school with them where you can message each and every individual in there. So you'll pretty much have a whole family of people that do this every day.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. So that's kind of how that worked, man. That's how that worked. But dude, man, I got Devin, man. What they got in the Devin, man?
Hey, hey, I think Devon's been crushing it, man. I'm glad to see it, but also I think it says a lot about property leads calling in, man.
Yeah, private leads calling in is pretty good.
I think that's pretty clutch, man, because it makes your team answer that phone call. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's easy to answer the phone call and that person, like when somebody's calling you,
Mm-hmm.
like you ain't doing you. They trying to get you on the phone instead of you trying to get them on the phone. They trying to get you on the
Yeah,
phone.
exactly. It's almost like a vetting process. So, for instance, that lead we were on with, we could tell that last night. Matter of fact, I
Yeah,
could tell that they really weren't serious. One of those indicators was they wouldn't sit on the phone long enough for it to ring and for us to answer. And we answer quick. So if they let it ring 1.5 times and they're like, heck with this, I'm hanging up, you about already know that they're not really serious. So if you get them on the phone whenever they call you, I think that they're going to be pretty serious if they wait for you to pick up.
yeah, ain't no doubt, man. So yeah, I think probably. I mean, we're gonna see though, man. I was telling people earlier, it's like, dude, I think probably Leads is the better platform. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's superior, but somehow we keep getting deals on motivated
Yeah.
sellers.
Yeah. It's almost like it's like lead quality, honestly. lead quality to me is kind of neck and neck.
Yeah,
Versus both platforms. The only thing I would say, in my experience, it's been easier to get disputes on property leads.
yeah, I think so too.
You got to call,
But
need to sell my house fast up, or motivated seller, excuse me. You got to call them up sometimes and say, hold on, you said you didn't give me this dispute. And they're like, oh, my bad, here you go.
yeah, but I would show all my leads, Rich, but I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do it
do
yet. We got to follow up.
You stupid, man. Nah, but I'm just saying, like the last time I was denied a dispute,
Mm-hmm.
I'm scrolling down to see when the last time I was denied a dispute. The last time was December the 9th.
So 100+ leads ago.
Probably. And
Yeah,
then
that's crazy.
before that, it was, dude, I'm going way back. I mean, I'm back in September, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going back. But then again, we dogs about ours.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Rich that showed us the way. So
I think it's important, man. You
One
got
before
if
that was August. So
yeah,
two since August was
yeah,
denied.
that's crazy.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think now, from my experience, I think they're favoring you on some of those.
They are. I think they are.
Because
Like
because of
if they try to
this.
deny me, I'm calling them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna call them and be like, "Hey, look, man, I got I
yeah,
got I got 100 people around here. Man, give my money back."
yeah. Yeah, I think they're doing it because of the money you spend on leads, and that's kind of how they are. I even been on the phone with people, and they're like, "Look, we like to look at this as a partnership. I'll give you back every dispute that you asked for, but I need you to put $1,500 on here."
Yeah.
But so I think you're spending the right amount of money to say no. We want to make him happy, because on my account, it's like this guy ain't spending that much. We don't care if we make him mad. Honestly, it's the way it seems. But what they don't realize though too is I got multiple accounts.
Yeah, no doubt. Cass in the building. What's going
What's
on,
going on,
Cass?
Cass?
Cass in the building, man. C-Bar, what's up?
Cass about setting Cali on fire with getting deals locked up.
Oh man, yeah, Cass be going crazy, man. Cass be going crazy. Say love the hoodie B. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even notice I had this on. Yeah, didn't even notice it, man. Didn't even notice it. But but yeah, man, Devin going crazy. He got 2 locked up already this week. If he locked this lady up in the morning, that'd be 3 locked up in 1 week. He got a closing coming up on the 20th. So it was like, dude, he going crazy, man. He going crazy. I
Wait
think
till
he got 11K price reduction today.
that's great. You can't beat that.
Yeah, like I'm like, dude, going crazy, man.
That's how
So
that happens though, Byron. When you catch fire, man. I think the biggest thing for Devin's gonna be when he catch fire, keep going. Because I've been there personally. And it's
yeah,
like you better build off of that.
man.
Because
I think my biggest thing, man, is not letting y'all down with just keep feeding the beast. Like you,
especially when somebody's going crazy.
yeah. Rich is a beast. I think you still going crazy. Rich is a
I,
beast. Man, Rich, you know, if you touch it, dude, you touch
yeah,
it.
I agree. I agree with that. Not so much if I touch it, but I agree what you're hinting at, man. But I think I don't know. I like to look at it. I can always do better,
You
man.
just closed the deal, man. What you talking about?
But well,
And
whenever
then
you go from,
locked another one up,
I
basically.
don't know, man. I like to have crazy expectations. That's the reason why I kept telling you I'm gonna lock 6 deals up, and bam, it happened. You
Because
know what I
I
mean?
must not be getting enough leads to be able to feed the both of y'all.
I think if we were both calling consistently, that I think we might have to up the leads.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, it
If
would go
if, if Devin will be on
crazy.
it how he is, and then I'm on it the same way, yeah, I think we'll have to up the leads per
I
day.
think y'all could lock if you given the leads, y'all could lock up 2-3 leads a week.
Oh yeah, I believe so.
So it'd be 4, 6 deals locked up every week.
Mhm.
Like, dude, dude, we'd be listing 4 to 6 properties every week. By the end of the month, we have 20, 30 properties listed.
Mhm.
Like,
Yep.
dude, that would be stupid, man.
Which we seen, 20, 30 deals on our Trello board at one time. I have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
But I mean, to do it 20, 30 deals in a month.
but the thing is, keeping that going.
Yep.
It'd be like, dude, then next month it'd be that thing be adding up.
Yep. I think we'll be going every way that we have to go. Left,
Because
right, up, down. It don't even, we'll be going everywhere
I'm
if we
telling
had all that locked up.
because I mean, basically right now we got Maron listed, that Trent property listed
Mhm.
now. The Savannah deal, and then he just locked up Covington deal. That's 4. So if you lock up this deal, that'd be 5. And then it's like, shoot, what you gonna do the next week? The rest of the week and
Mhm.
next week. It's like, shoot, by the end of next week, you might have 10 deals locked up and need to be listed.
Yep.
Sheesh.
You're gonna have to get a deal to closing just to be able to list everything.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy. But I mean, hopefully that Morrow deal is one that is gonna close on the 20th. I mean, to everybody, it's kind of like, hold on, man. It's like it feels too good that everybody want to get this closed.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Seller wanted closed. At first, the agent was fighting. Now today, like the agent, like, oh, thank you so much. Da, 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 da. I'm like, what happened to her? But I did talk to her boss though. You know what I'm saying? At
Hmm.
first, she thought she was gonna wild out on me, Rich. she was ready. She said, we're gonna terminate. Yeah, we're gonna terminate. Not enough documentation on the seller side. Man, she must think she working with a rookie, Rich. I called up. I
Yeah.
called the boss and like, hey, you know, we're willing to do whatever y'all ask us to do. I don't know what's going on with your agent. But if you could talk to her, we're willing to comply with whatever y'all need. You need anything, let us know. But I think the buyer wants to buy the property. You know, I think that's the best interest of the buyer is to move forward and not let paperwork get in the way.
So I'm gonna guess that's something probably she's wanting more on her end or something that you weren't
Oh
willing to
yeah,
give
you
her.
already know, Rich. She wanted to go to that 2.5 to that 3, but we ain't even give her 3, Rich. Hey,
You know
hey,
what? You know what's
we'll give you
crazy
the.
now?
Go ahead.
What's crazy is, Byron, that they're willing to lose 2.5% for 0.5%. I
Yeah.
don't get it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, and I get the game they're trying to play, but at the end of the day, it's like me personally, I'm trying to close. I'm
Well,
trying to get that check.
the thing was, she know that we wholesale, so
That's what it was.
she mad about that
You're
wholesale.
you're making more money than what she is, so now she's like, oh, they can give up 0.5%. Give it to me.
She mad about that wholesale. Man. She like, y'all wholesaling this, da 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 da. Da. Y'all don't know what you're doing. You're not, da 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 da
You know
da.
what you hit her with?
What's
You
that?
hit her with whenever they say, man, y'all doing this, you don't know what you're doing. I just hit her with, or is it you don't understand what we're doing?
Nah, man. I took the high road, man. I took the high road and came back and got her. I took the high road and I called a broker and
That's
just
what did it.
and
That
then
broker said, I need to get paid because the broker getting paid off of it.
oh yeah, and then the lender reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, what's going on? I thought we was moving forward. This where's the agreement?" I was like, "Well, we've signed the agreement, and got back over to the agent, but seemed like the agent saying that she's wanting to terminate." He was like, "Why she want to terminate?" And I was telling him that she don't think it's enough documentation on the seller side. He's like, I think that's why we got the attorneys. And the broker was
Exactly.
the same thing. The broker said that, yeah, I talked to the agent. I told her that we don't need to be trying to play attorney.
But there's a lot of agents that will do that. And it's because a lot of times maybe they understand what you're doing, but a lot of times a lot of them don't even know what we're doing. They don't understand it.
Yeah. Nah.
And we
So
ran into that a lot already. It's like they're new at it or something, and they don't understand how we can do what we're doing. Even with like listing the properties, you'll have agents call in, and they're thinking you're a realtor because we're listing the property.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. So I'm like, yeah, it was crazy. But after I talked to them, they talked to her. She had to come tuck a tail and come back to me and say, yeah, we're gonna move forward. So, but she tried to, act up a couple of times, but and then she sent me that long list of stuff that they wanted fixed. So I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
she's probably just trying to bust up the deal by sending me a long list of stuff they want fixed. I hit her back and was like, the sellers say they don't want to do none of that stuff. They just want to give you 5K reduction.
Mm-hmm.
And then she hit me back, called me and was like, can y'all do one more K? I thought she was gonna hit me up and be like, we terminating. She
Mm-hmm.
was like, could you do one more K? I was like, got you. Got you. Because Devin had already got that 11K reduction. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so he got the 11K reduction. They only wanted us to come down 6. So that's 5K plus for us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
boom.
you can't beat that, man.
Can't beat it.
Don't you love it when it works out when it goes like that and everything just comes together right at the end, man?
And I told Devin that I said, this agent, because I sent him the list. He was like, man, I can't believe this agent. I'm like, it's all right, man. She don't even understand. Her sending us this list, all the stuff need to be repaired. Ain't gonna do nothing but help us.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I've dealt with one of these deals and people want stuff repaired, it ain't done nothing but made the deal better. Cause it's like now we go to the seller and say, look, repairs, a lot of it need to be done. Look, we doing this. Of course we ought to get paid. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Yep, they ain't do nothing but make the deal better.
Well, even on the deal we just closed, that's exactly why they didn't give us no pushback. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, especially when you do the work ahead of time, when you put a roof on it before it ever closes.
yeah,
But, I mean, they're looking at okay, 30 plus K. But I'm like, look, we got to fix all of this stuff that's wrong with it.
yeah,
Somebody's gonna have to fix it, so we're gonna have to get you to come down.
yeah,
But they ain't fighting us. They ain't saying, "Oh man, you're making 30K." Honestly, whenever I talk to them, they're like, "We don't care what you're making. We
yeah,
agreed to do it for this." And what's crazy is he was like, "I understand. We're selling to you. What y'all do with it is out of my hand."
yeah,
Because essentially, that's what they were doing. They signed an agreement with our company.
yeah. Boom. So yeah, man. So yeah, that thing should work out on the 20th, and then shoot, hopefully your property in Trenton tomorrow, man. The buyer's going to look at it. I got to talk to that buyer and make sure, reiterate again, and let them know, hey, look, these people are under contract, you know, and just let them, hey, no, they under contract, man. Don't try to discuss price or anything like that. We gonna work on behalf of you to make sure that what you needed at. We gonna work, try our best to make sure that you get at the price that you needed at, man.
Yeah, I told the seller today too the same thing, man. Pretty much. I just so like, hey, look, they try to talk to you like, look, we're professionals. It's our job to get you what you need, and just let us do the talking.
Yeah, but
And so I was like, hey, there's a lot of people trying to get you to talk so they can see if you'll go down. Just let us deal with it. And she was like, I didn't plan on saying nothing to him.
yeah, boom. So I'm gonna tell him the same thing too. But yeah, I mean, he said he has multiple properties in that area. But I'm guessing, I mean, if he's interested at 80, if he reached out at 80, I mean, you said they willing to come down to 50. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I'd imagine he lease off for 60.
Mm-hmm.
If you're reaching out at 80, you probably maybe you offer 60, you know. So
I mean, that's a little easy 10K right there. But
yeah.
the truth is, once they get their stuff out, I believe they'll come down lower than 50.
Yeah. Well,
I
depending on
be
how much they owe.
Oh yeah, they owe 48.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Seem like they just trying to get out of it.
That's exactly it. They don't want to have to. I think they owe that money. Oh, they owe the 48, and they don't want to have to pay it because they're doing nothing but using it as a storage house, pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, they probably just trying to go ahead and dump it. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what this guy talking about, man. Hopefully he talking about something we can go ahead and put schedule another closure and keep him rolling, man. So
It'd be nice if you want to go ahead and close on it in the next 7 days.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They'll probably say they can't get it cleaned out in that time limit, though.
Oh, we can get something done by that.
Yep.
and get something done about that. But yeah, man. So it's been going, man, and hopefully, like I said, we keep getting these leads. It's gonna keep going up, 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 up. So, um, man, shoot, keep getting them, keep locking them up, keep listening, man.
Mhm. Not to change the subject though. Did you reach out to that attorney for Mr. Charles just see what they talking about?
Man, I did not. Man.
I'll send you a text tomorrow just a
Yeah,
reminder.
yeah. Send it to me because I definitely would have reached out to them.
Cause he's burning me up now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you want to burn somebody up.
Yeah, now you want to do what's right.
Mr. Charles make that money appear, and I'll make them. I'll make that tax situation, all that stuff disappear.
Yep. Well, that's what I think he's hoping we could do that now without his money here.
Oh, Mr. Charles.
Yep. I mean, you want we saved the house for going on what 2 years?
Yeah. I was like, hey, Mr. Charles, whatever happened to that money?
He says he's still waiting on that, and now he's looking at something to do with something. I want to think he said Medicare or something, cutting him a check that they owe him. I don't know.
Man, Mr. Charles starting talking, just talking to him now.
Mm-hmm.
I want the pleasure of working a deal with the legends, man. Stop, Cash.
We
You
want
got
to work a deal with you.
to tell you,
And
man.
Cali deals are sweet, Cass.
That's what they say. That's what I always heard, man. Cali deals something different. Cali deals something different, man. But shoot, hit up Georgia. We up in there.
Yeah, he was telling me he was going to.
Yeah, man. We up in Georgia, dude. All up in it.
I think I kind of went MIA on Cass, man, but I got to give him a call, man.
Yeah. Oh, Cass, man. Shoot, yeah. But yeah, man, you know, and it's the beginning of the month, so I'm like, I think the leaves rolling in slower,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll see, man.
I think we got a pretty good bit today, though. I feel like we got 4 or 5 at least.
You think so?
Well, I know one was a test lead though, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 3 or 4. I feel like we got a couple from property leads and about 2 or 3 from motivated sellers.
Working this other deal. Yeah, so I got 2 other deals supposed to close in March.
Mm-hmm.
The one in South Georgia near Thomasville, and then that one in Morrow. And then, so that's 2 deals supposed to close in March. That if those people up there in Trenton end up working out tomorrow, shoot, might have a 3rd deal to close in March. March, you have 3 deals closing. Sheesh.
Hey, that's how we need it to be looking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Need to go ahead and get 4 closing in March. That way, at least you get 4, 1 each week.
Yeah. Let me see. Somebody. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that guy. Let me see. How many leads did we get today? So we got 1, 2, 3 leads. 3 leads
Okay.
from motivated sellers. I think it's 3 leads from motivated sellers is what it was, Rich.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we got like 2 more today from property leads, but it may have been the test call deal that they were doing.
Yeah, I think we got 1 lead. Nope. May have got 1 lead from property leads.
Gotcha.
Mm, trying to see, man. I gotta update my spreadsheet. Man, be so much stuff going on. It's like, man, darn. I know I want to at by the end of the week have all this stuff lined up so we can see what happened where.
For the people that's watching, what you putting on your spreadsheet?
So I'm putting leads on my spreadsheet. I kind of maybe I can show them a little bit. Yeah, we got 1 lead off property leads,
Gotcha.
and then 3 leads. So we got 4 leads total. But I think at least one of them was listed. So that's why we got their screen. Let me see. Show them what I put on there. This is an example. That way I ain't gotta give out the real leads. Let me see. Show y'all what I'm putting on the spreadsheet. Can't say I'll be in Georgia this month. You talking about physically in Georgia? Or you saying
Where
you
you
gonna
gonna
be
be
live?
at, Cass? What time you gonna be here?
All right, here we go. So this is what we put on a spreadsheet. So we trying to do like say the month of February. We got a date that lead came in, lead name, did it come from which source did it come from, need to sell miles fast, property leads, whatever. The cost of the lead, the county that it came from. That way if it's like it's a particular county that's hot that
Mm-hmm.
we get more deals from, we know what's going on. And then the status, did we dispute it? Was the dispute granted? Did we get charged? Was it like no charge for this lead? And then what kind of dispositions are we trying? Was this a cash deal? Was it a MLS listing deal? Or we getting more MLS listing deals? Or you know what I'm saying?
You know what you should put on there too, if it ain't too much for you.
What's that?
Well, never mind. You ain't gonna have to do that because you just keep your lead. I was gonna say put the time down that the lead came in too.
Yeah, I thought about that just the other day. The time of the day that lead came
That
in.
way you can kind of figure out, am I getting better in the day or getting more locked up during the morning or at night, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. Acquisition rep, how much they get paid, the closing date, how much the deal was, the deal size, and then how many days between contract and the closing.
And just for everybody watching, why are you doing all of that?
So we need to know what's our turnaround time, you know, from contract to closing. Well, one, I need to know my cost per lead. To me, that's the biggest thing. I mean,
Yep.
cost per deal. So it's like, how much money am I going to spend to get to the next deal? You know what I'm saying? If I need to spend $3,000 to get to the next deal, well, I better have $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I could track it to see what's my typical cost per deal. I also want to know my cost per lead on different platforms. You know what I'm saying? My
Hmm.
cost per lead is much cheaper on Need to Sometimes Fast than property leads. Then I know, like, hey, and if all the other factors are pretty much even, then might as well just stay with this. You know what I'm saying? So, cost per lead, cost per deal. Uh, Sometimes you get to the nitty gritty. You have to go to the location. It's like, man, we having a hard time getting deals. Okay, what area is working out the best for us? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, man, we're getting a lot of MLS listing type of disposition properties. We need to get better at our MLS listing pitch. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or let's just say Rich is getting all of the MLS listing ones. Then it's like, man, what is Rich saying to these people? You know, Rich, the acquisition person, all the MLS listings. What is Rich saying to these people to get them to list it? You know what I'm saying? He need to, let us know. Or, you know, if Rich is getting all the refunds and Devin ain't getting no refunds, we can see it on here. We can see the acquisition rep. We can see disputed. Acquisition reps disputed. And all the ones that Rich got all disputed, we all didn't get charged anything. And it's like, shoot, we need to get Rich to show us how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that.
But that'll be good for, I mean, all of this information that I'm seeing, that'll be good for even someone that's just doing it on their own. I mean, it'd be great for a company to do that as well, but just you doing it on your own, it'll allow you to kind of see what you need to change
Yeah, for sure.
or keep doing, even if you're just like just you doing it.
Yeah, and then we can also kind of have an idea of, okay, when is this money gonna bounce back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes 6 to 7 days for this money to bounce back on average. You know.
Yeah.
So boom. I mean, then we want that turnaround to be shorter. Because the shorter we can make that turnaround, the more we can put more fuel on the fire to create more turnaround. You know, it's like, okay, when can we add more lighter fluid again? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, man, we gotta wait 6 to 7 days to add more lighter fluid. Freaking fire
Mm-hmm.
might go out. you know, you know what I'm saying? We gotta. How do we shorten that? You know what I'm saying? How do we? Shorten that to where we getting deals done faster?
Yeah.
To be able to put more lighter fluid on it sooner.
And I think the answer to that is a lot of everything that you're looking at here. The answer is doing exactly what you're doing, I think.
Yeah, dude, Cass, what you doing in Atlanta, man?
I might have to go to Atlanta, Cass.
Up
Come
in the
holler at you, man.
A, up in the
You
A.
might as well do a meetup, Cass, down here on the
I
28th.
thought about that, Rich.
What's the 28th, man? Let me look at my calendar. Cass, I gotta see Cass, man. Come on, live.
What is the 28th?
Well, to see it, Sierra's due date, my daughter's due date is on the 28th. Let's hope she
Ooh.
has it early, Cass.
Yeah. The due date on the 28th. Man, is it a boy or
That
girl?
That's a girl. She'll have two girls now.
Mmm.
So that'll be on a
Two
Saturday, the
girls.
28th.
Spoiled to death.
Oh, yeah, the first one is for sure.
The 28th.
She got my wife out there decorating all her trees in her yard with Easter eggs.
Lord have mercy.
Every limb on that tree, on all the trees, got Easter eggs hanging from them.
Goodness gracious. Sheesh. Yeah, the 28th. 28th is Saturday. I mean, I wonder how long you're going to be here.
Might have to text Cass, find out all the details.
Said, yeah, there to look for a place to live. I'll be there about a week. I'm there to look for a place to live? So you moving to Atlanta, guys?
Mm-hmm. He
Come
was
on,
telling me
man.
he was moving. He was telling me he was moving to Georgia.
He said he'll be there about a week. So he'll be here about a week, Rick. So had a baby on the 28th. Maybe we have a meet up on the next Thursday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm down.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it all shake up. Yeah, man. We'll see how it all shake up. Oh, dang, Cass, man, that's gonna be big. Cass moving to the A. That's wild, man. That's
You
why I
got it.
definitely gotta hit you up, Cass. When you coming to town, man. We gotta go ahead and link up. Rich, Cass, Ty.
You know Ty gonna be there.
Yeah, man. Get the band together, man. Let's go. Let's
We
go.
do a meetup though. Everybody in here should show up, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Do a little beat up. Man, we need to do one for sure. So, but shoot, man. Um, dude, I definitely gotta get this list going. I mean, I already done our January. Now I didn't finish February on this list right here.
Mm-hmm.
I did January. I need to finish February and then go ahead and start on March. I want to do it week by week, so we can see property leads versus motivated sellers.
And you said you're gonna do it until you buy the same amount of leads that is your target goal on both, right? That's when you'll kind of compare.
Yeah, yeah. I
I'm
mean, and
curious to
not
know
even
what that's gonna look like.
necessarily, huh?
I said I'm curious to know what that's gonna look like.
Yeah, for sure. But not even necessarily buying the same amount of leads, but spending the amount of money it take to get the same amount of leads.
Mm-hmm.
So if it take, $2,000 or 2,000 whatever dollars to get, let's say it take $2,000 to get 25 leads on property leads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it takes uh I don't know, $1,800 to get 25 leads on um
Motivated sellers.
motivated sellers. I put the money for both of them there and then run it. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So you're
Because
going dollar for dollar.
yeah, at the end of the day,
Gotcha.
my dollars may go further on motivated sellers.
Well, that's a good thing to find out.
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe my dollars go further on property leads.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, and then okay, how many contracts is that money going to generate?
Mm-hmm.
How many deals is that money going to generate? Okay,
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the cost per lead? What's cost per deal? What's cost per lead on motivated sellers? What's cost per lead on property leads? What's cost per lead? Cost per deal on motivated sellers? Cost per deal on property leads? You know what I'm saying? So try to see, deal size. It's like, man, we got uh 320K deals off property leads, and we got, you know, 5K deals off motivated sellers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
I think some of that, like far as the deal size, could come down to the acquisitions that's working it.
yeah, it could come down to the fact that property leads might be running an ad that's
A certain
more
way. Yeah.
to people that ready to dump their property versus,
Yeah.
people
Maybe
who want,
somebody that's more tight.
yeah, versus people who want whatever. You know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely agree with that. The way they market this could definitely do that. So that makes a lot of sense
Yeah,
to me now that you say it that way to keep up with that.
yeah. So it's like, okay, that's why I keep up with it a little bit. My biggest thing though is cost per lead,
Mm,
cost per deal.
yeah.
It's like, how much money do I have to put in the property leads machine to get a deal? And how much money do I got to put in the motivated seller slot machine to get a deal? You know what I mean?
I would think, man, and we're gonna find out. I would think with the deal with property leads you got going now, man, you should get more deals quicker off of property leads.
Should.
I would think. Now we're gonna find out for sure, but I would think that that's what it would be.
I think we've only got 4 leads off property leads.
Mm-hmm. And what you locked up one of those calling you type leads.
I think Did we lock him? I think we
Yeah,
did.
the one he locked up yesterday
Yeah,
was one that called in.
yeah, yeah. So one of them was locked up. One of them disputed. One of them is we disputed it too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll see, man.
One that called in last night, I'm sure you said that you were going to dispute that too because they weren't the owner, but
Yeah.
wanted us to, and that was one of them call in deals from property leads too.
So he got a Savannah one, and then one in Covington. Yeah, the one in Covington was need to sell my house. I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, man. What about the one from the night? The one from the night was motivated sellers. I think. Yeah. The one from the night was motivated. So we'll see if we can lock that up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. What time did you get free today, man? I'm trying to time you up, Rich.
Oh, I'm hoping earlier than this, but I'm going to think probably. I'm gonna say somewhere between 3 and 5
Oh, okay.
is what I'm hoping,
Yeah.
but maybe sooner. We'll find out. Maybe later, but it
Yeah.
just all depends, man.
Yeah.
But after that, I should be good to go to all day long. We'll be good to go after tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Let me know. I guess I'll turn them on around like noon, one, something like that, because it seemed to take from noon to 8 to get the leads we're supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
Especially right now, I think beginning of the month, everybody's
Got their leads on.
yeah, and they got their budget full and stuff like that. Once you get later on in the month, you know, more leads start probably coming on in. It'll be interesting to see too.
Yeah, I think it's crucial to have that thing on as long as possible on the weekend.
Oh yeah, I think the weekend is definitely the hot hot zone. It's gonna
You
be.
know, all the big people they cutting their leads off because they only working 5 days a week. Well, we hungry. We need to work. We working 7 if we have to.
Yeah, ain't no doubt, man. So we gonna definitely get the leads on the weekend for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
see what they talking about, man. I think that's I think that's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. So we gonna see, man, and we gonna man. I think we can crush it. I think if we can just keep these leads coming in, man, that's my number one focus right there. Is just keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I think sellers are about to be going crazy for properties too. If it's true what I heard that they brought the interest rates down.
Yeah, I think they're going. I think the interest rates start to come down, but as we see though, it's like when somebody need to sell,
It don't even matter what the interest rates are. It
exactly,
don't matter at
their
all.
freaking hair is on fire.
Yep. I mean, that's whenever somebody come down from 800K to 400K.
Exactly, and somebody need to buy. They're just like
Yep.
these people. They came down from what are the people in Gleaston wanted? They at least wanted what?
It was 285.
Boom, came down to 240.
Yep.
My hair is on fire.
And they would have came down more, I believe.
Oh yeah, I think so. But my hair is on fire. Please put it out, Rich.
Yep.
This person we got here in Morrow, they came down from 80 to 69. It's like
Mm-hmm.
my hair is on fire. Put it out, please.
Yeah, it's just our job to be able to tell them what we do and help with that. That's
Yep,
really what we're doing. We're just helping them.
yep. So yeah, man. I think, like I said, man. I mean, of course, the interest rate will definitely help. Like all that's gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, man, we can't let it. We can't let it stop our show.
No,
You know.
no.
Yeah, we can't let it. We can't let it stop our show, man. Our number one thing is if we can generate the leads. I think we got the personnel to get it done.
Well, you say it all the time, man, and even with the company, it shows it's just consistency. It don't matter who's the president, what the interest rates are, who's buying, who ain't buying, who's selling, who ain't. It's just figure out how to be consistent.
Yep.
And I think we got that dialed in. I do believe like anything, man. Times of the year when it gets cold, everything fluctuates, no matter what business you're in. But all in all, man, I think we got it figured out. So none of that other stuff even matters.
Yeah, I definitely like to see us keep these leads rolling though,
Yeah, for sure.
whole year round and see what happens. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think with Devin, man, Devin stay hungry like he's being. You, Devin, our whole team in general, man. I think that we could mess around and do something serious if we was to stay like that all year long.
Yeah, for sure, man. As long as we keep, as long as we keep going, man, I think we'll be in really good shape. I mean, shoot, if we get 15 properties listed, goodness.
Yeah, we need about 15 of them yesterday.
You know, wow. Shoot, I think we'll have 15 properties listed by the end of this month.
Oh yeah, I believe so. I definitely believe so.
But shoot, we already, if we lock this deal up, we already be at five.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll already be at five if we lock this deal up. So all you need is 10 more. And we plan on getting at least 85 more leads.
Hmm. Yeah, that might mess around and look stupid, man. Like if you think about deals you get versus leads you bought.
Yeah,
If this keeps up, like that's gonna look crazy. You're gonna have a deal like every three leads once it all everything's said and done.
yeah, yeah, it can get crazy, man. So we'll see, though, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah,
But you got to think too. The ones we're disputing, you just get another lead to replace it.
yep,
So I mean, it may end up looking crazy, man. We mess around and pull another six deals in one day out the hat, and you might mess around and have more than 15.
excuse me. Speaking of that, did the guy ever pick up the phone again?
Which one?
Richard Lee.
So Richard Lee, I called him, and he was like, "Hey, I gotta call you back." He was sitting there eating at Golden Corral like he was starving. Like I don't know, that guy's weird, man. When he talks about Golden Corral, I don't know. But he was like, "I gotta call you back," and he ain't called me back. But that actually just happened. I want to say that may have been like around lunchtime today
Yeah,
or yesterday, one of the two.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
But
Richard Lee, man.
but I'm kind of busy, so it's like, okay, call me back because I hit him up on my lunch break. But um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna end up calling him in the morning saying, "Hey, man, what you got going on?" and see what he's talking about.
Say what you ready to sell, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what he's talking about. I think I'm gonna record that call too, just to let people see what we deal with.
Yeah, a mess.
Yeah, that's a good one to record. I think, man, given the type of person he is.
Yeah, it is. So
But like I know, he's probably about to sell this thing for little or nothing, depending on the situation he's in.
yeah, ain't no doubt about that.
Because last time, what he sold that one property for like 6K or something. I
Yeah,
can't remember, but it was like maybe it was cheaper than that.
yeah, you ready to get up off all that stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're ready to get up off of it. He said, "Y'all can have it, man."
Yep. I mean, I had to follow him around the world and kind of take him around, signing stuff, doing everything, but it worked out, so I was happy to do it.
Yeah,
And then I was sending him money trying to help him out here and there. Whenever like he was like, "Man, I ain't got no food," and really what I was doing is buying us time. I'm nice to him. I know he'll give a little more time, so I'm giving him a little bit to get a little bit. But he ended up like that last deal closed. He ended up sending me like $200.
oh dang, that's pretty good.
It was like somewhere around $75 more than what I sent him.
Yeah,
He was like, I felt like y'all did a good job. I want you to have this. So, but I mean, he ain't a bad guy, man. He's just one of them that is out there. And I
Yeah,
think
it's got a
people
lot
that
of
wants
stuff going on.
people that wants to do this, man, they got to learn to deal with people that are kind of out there a little bit.
Yep.
Because you're going to get all walks of life whenever you get on this phone and start dialing people.
Yeah, you're gonna get some wild people.
And I kind of come at calls, Byron, like, depending on what their demeanor is, that's kind of how I come at them, man. And I guess we talk about tonality a lot, but that's just kind of how I come at them, depending on what they're like. Like the guy last night on live, I
Yeah,
usually don't come at sellers so straightforward, but the way he came on the phone, I just kind of felt like it was one of those situations I needed to be.
yeah.
Versus Richard Lee, I had to talk to him for 2 hours on the first phone call.
Did you ever talk to that wholesaler again?
Yeah, so I actually been messaging them, and they're like, "Hey, you gonna send me a contract?"
No.
So I almost want to just come out and ask them, "Hey, are you a wholesaler? What are you doing? Because something ain't right here."
Yeah, I would say that.
Just to see if they say, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about," then maybe you could entertain it. But I don't know.
Because Rolex called me today, had a good point. It's like he don't know who that owner is. If he bought
Mhm.
that property from her, he would know who she is.
Exactly. See, I caught on to that last night, but I was just too much stuck on, well, is he? Is he not? Because my gut was saying there ain't something right with this.
Yeah, yeah, that dude definitely wholesaling.
I mean, whenever he don't know who he bought the property from, maybe he dealt with the realtor on it. I don't know.
I never heard of her. Please.
Hmm. Yeah, you probably got her on a contract right now.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but shoot, man, 10:39. Gotta get in the bed. I got to the gym late today, man, but I still got an in, Rich. So
Yeah, there you go.
still got an in, man. Still got an in today. My guy had me doing squats, so
You're gonna be
got.
messing around squatting about 500 pounds again.
I don't know, man. Got my squats up. Dude, you know they used to have a picture of us up in the weight room in Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I think you were telling me that, man. Like,
Yeah, it was like we won state championship like 2 years in a row of weight training.
hmm
Weight. So they had pictures of us up in the weight room, at least in the old weight room.
hmm
Dang. Yeah, that was crazy. But, yeah,
if you look at me, you know my picture ain't never been in the weight room.
man, you crazy. So you
No,
start.
I used, the only time I lifted weights in school, man, I wrestled. I wrestled through school. But man, if I'd have turned my life in a different direction, I probably would have went to Alabama State because I was looking at a scholarship for wrestling.
Yeah.
And then I learned what girls was, started running the street, being young and dumb. Stay in school, everybody.
Stay in school.
Matter of fact, stay in the guaranteed school.
You
First
was.
deal guaranteed.
Hey, that'll help you out too.
That's the
But
only school you need, if you ask me, to be honest. I mean, what you do, you quit teaching to do what you're doing now.
ain't no doubt about that.
I mean,
But
if you can quit teaching to do what you're doing, I'm sure you can quit school to do what you're doing. You just better know what you're doing.
man, if I would have never went to school to just start doing this, man, I'd be
Imagine,
way further along.
imagine if you were 18, 19 when you figured this out.
Dude, would have been. I mean,
But I don't know. Maybe you figured it out 18, 19 and you wouldn't have been as hungry, man. Maybe it takes you going through a lot of other stuff like you went through to get that hungry.
I
Or
don't know.
getting stuck at a 9 to 5, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, and that's the thing. When I actually started doing deals, I wasn't like I enjoyed my job. Like I wouldn't sit
Mhm.
there trying to think, man, I gotta get out of this 9 to 5. I wasn't thinking none of that.
Mhm.
I was just sitting there. I had been trying to get into real estate for years. So it was all about just, man, I just want to do something. You know what I'm saying? I had
Mhm.
told the dude that I was sitting there, you're at work just talking to him, what I'm gonna do. Da, da, da. I was telling him, hey, in 10 years, maybe, you know, maybe I'll be in a position to replace my income in 10 years.
Mhm.
But then, boom, wholesaling, boom, boom, boom. It was like, shoot, it's been 1 year, and I think I've replaced this income. Now I told the dude, I was like, look, okay, if I make 100 grand over the summer, I ain't coming back. And I made 66,000 in June. Then I made 43,000 in July, and I still came back. So
Mhm.
that was bad when I came back because, like I said, that's when that August I made 88, and then September it was like 90 something. Then October was 100 something. November was 100 something. December 100 something. 100. Then that's when it was like, man, this is way too much.
It's like I can tell you this, and of course I know your situation, but they wouldn't have had to threaten me. They wouldn't even have to act like they were about to threaten me. If you don't do this, you might lose your job. Like I'd have been out that thing, boy.
Man, I was trying to tell the people, I was like, man, I wish they would do me that favor.
Hey, if let's say hypothetically it was a principal telling you that, a principal would have told me that, I'd have whispered to him, "Hey, man, you know how much money I'm making right now? Please don't tempt me with a good time."
I'm trying to tell you, I was telling people like, dude, if they would just go ahead and fire me, I'd make so much more money.
Mhm.
Like, dude, I'm over here doing charity work out over here with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, that's
giving
when
away
you
my
know.
time.
Hey, that's when you know you figured it out. No matter what it is you're doing, when you're like, man, you know what? I'm making more money. I'd make more money if they'll just fire me. That's
Yeah.
when you know you figured it out. That's
Yeah.
when you know you leveled up. Then.
Because I mean, I had already signed the contract. Was the thing, man. That's why I couldn't get out, and I could have just walked away from them. But I talked to some other people, and they was like, "Nah, don't do that. Just finish it on out. And, do it the
Mhm.
right way. This, that, and the third." So that's what I did. But I mean, it wasn't easy to walk away. It's the thing too. It's like, are you really gonna step out there?
Mhm.
Are you really ready for this heat? When the interest rates go up, and people stop buying houses, and you know, ain't nobody around. Everybody go away, and nobody's around to help you. And it's like, shoot, what the deal's at? You know what I'm saying? Are you really ready for the heat?
Mhm.
That's the thing, man. Because it's gonna be some heat. You step out there. You
It,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's gonna be no matter what. I don't care when you step out either. Eventually, you're gonna get in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's gonna be some heat, but it's like, are you ready for that, or do you want to sit around and make sure you sit in a comfortable little job and keep getting your guaranteed check? And, this, that, and the third. It's like, dude,
But also, it ain't nothing wrong with getting your guaranteed money.
ain't nothing,
Just,
ain't
just
nothing
so
wrong.
y'all know.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I always tell people like, dude, ain't nothing wrong with it. But don't tell me that you want this, but then you don't want to do what it take. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, in order to get to where I want, or in order to do what I wanted to do, I got to take this path.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't want to take the path, I have to take the path.
yeah, you
That-
gotta have that faith, man.
Yeah. Because
Without,
do I
if
have more?
anything,
Do I have more faith in the government continuously paying? Or do I got more faith in God that I can step out here? He gonna make sure I'm taken care of because he been doing it from the beginning, anyways.
and it also takes some sort of faith in yourself too. For a lot of people, I can say maybe you didn't think in that way, but there's a lot of people that I deal with in general. Whether it's in this, whether it was construction, it's like some people are just so unsure of themselves. They could have all the faith in the world, but they still won't bet in themselves on themselves.
Yeah, I read a book called Courage is Calling during that time. Like, man, after reading that book, I was like, yep, this is it.
Hmm.
This is it.
I just been weird my whole life, man. I guess I've been blessed because the way I was raised, it was you can do anything you want to do from a little kid. Anything you want to do, all you got to do is put your mind to it. But there is some parents that don't raise their kids like that. They're like, son, you know. you know good and well you're never going to be an astronaut. Quit dreaming.
Yeah.
Right. But I was lucky, man. So I always had confidence. So I'm really one of them people that really pull the trigger too quick, honestly. I ain't even got to have a plan. You say, hey, sell your TV, buy leads, start wholesaling. Guess what I did?
Boom.
Exactly that. But that action right there is what could make the next Byron Scott or could make you nameless,
Yeah. So
unfortunately.
yeah, it's all about taking that action, man. That's the biggest thing, man. Change your whole life. Change your whole darn life. It's crazy. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Not just your life, change generations' lives.
Hmm. I mean,
Crazy.
how many times you been up late, Byron, and just itching? I got to figure something out. You know what I mean? And you would have never got here without taking action. And your family would never be where they're at. I guarantee you, you played a big part where your family is today.
Ain't no doubt about
So it's like, you got to, for anybody watching, you got to take action first. I mean, it
it.
starts with an idea, I guess, but get going. What are you waiting on? Because I guarantee you, if I ask Byron, hey, didn't you, which we just said it, don't you wish you would have started learning this at 18, 19 years old? Or 5 years earlier? Don't you wish instead of reading books and doubting yourself, you would have jumped out there just head first?
And that's all doing, reading books and doubting my learning. So
Yep. I
yeah,
mean, so
like taking
anybody
action
watching,
the
go
word of
do it.
God.
Matter
Yeah.
of fact, if you're thinking about doing this, quit thinking anymore. Byron, drop your link to the school in there, man. It's a free school. Join it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Free school. You can jump in. I mean, I'm like, dude. I mean, just I don't know, man. You can't take action on that. I don't know what else to do for
Yep. You don't even
you.
need to watch this no more. If you can't join a free school, you need to get out of here.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You can just go ahead and do something else. And ain't
Hmm.
nothing wrong. Ain't like you said, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But don't tell me you want more. Don't tell me you want this and that, and you ain't willing to do what it takes. It's like
So
somebody
what
saying, "Hey, look, I want 6 pack abs," but you ain't willing to go to the gym. You ain't
the
willing to
way
work out. It's
the
like,
way I
dude,
look at what you're doing, Byron, is you're hearing people saying I'm hungry, and you're walking out with a platter bigger than your kitchen table, and you're saying here you want to eat, and they ain't even grabbing it.
yep.
To to
The
me,
big
what you're
K, man. The
Keith
big K. Keith on in the building. The Godfather, man. The OG. The OG Keith on, man. Keith on put me on, man. Keith on put me on. Keith done put me on launch control, man. You know how many deals I done launch control? Shoosh. That $126,000 deal was launch control. Keith done put me on. You know what I'm saying? Keith done put me on, man.
then you put them on listening, how your listening strategy work.
No, man. Keith done probably put me on that too.
Yeah.
Keith done put me on a whole bunch of stuff, man. Between him and Carita. No, Dwayne is one that put me on that listing, man. Dwayne,
Because I
man.
thought we were on live one day, and you were talking to him about it, and he was like, "Shoot!" And I know he's doing it now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm
Yo,
tripping.
nah, he been knew all about it. I think he just didn't do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, he
That was
has
just
so
like
much
me though.
success
Like,
doing what he's doing. I mean,
yeah, shoot, yeah. But it's just like me. I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing it. I knew about it, heard about it. I just couldn't figure it out. And then Dwayne came because what we was doing was I had a little group, and man, I was like, damn, I need to start a group back up. But it was just people who was like Keithon,
mhm. Yeah, the
Carita,
real deal.
the people that was really doing deals, a chance for us to like come together and like talk. And Dwayne showed up one time, and man, he broke down the listing thing to a point where it was like, shoot, you didn't convince me. you know,
Mhm.
like, it just made so much sense. The service made so much sense. The service that you provide. So
Mhm.
that after that, I mean, it's been list everything. You know what I'm saying? So Corey says, loving the content, keep it coming. Hey, we trying our best, man. We trying our best. That's why I jumped on here later. I was like, man, I can't let the night go by, man. I gotta go ahead and jump on there.
You're exactly right, Keith.
Got some
Exactly
viewers
right.
out there. Yeah, they complaining about what's on the platter. Hey, ain't no doubt, man. They complaining about it. It's like, dude,
Not
you,
willing to do what it takes, or
you
even take a step to even look at the platter. Some people won't do it. I
yep,
mean, you trying to force feed it to them, they won't take it.
yep, yeah, man. But they'll say they want it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It's like, dude, don't tell me you want it, and then you not willing to,
Yeah,
you willing to try. You like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But you say you want it. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. It's like,
yeah.
dude, you,
Well,
you well, Eric Thomas say you don't want it. You just kind of want it. you
mm,
know,
I thought you were about to say you got to want it as bad as you want to breathe.
as you want to breathe. Yeah, he said you don't want it. You just kind of want it. I'm gonna have to send you the Chat GBT prompt to review your calls. What? Chat GBT review your calls?
It probably
Mm-mm.
write everything down too, and could probably do it that way too.
Probably. That sound interesting, man. That sound interesting, dude. Chat GBT reviewing your calls. Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably gonna go crazy.
yeah, that sounds interesting, man. But but yeah, man, those calls back when I was able to listen to those people, I still reach out to all of them too. And this other guy named Mark, and Keith on the one that got me on PPL.
Hmm.
So Dwayne got me listed, and then Keithon and Mark got me doing PPL. Put those two things together. That's
Yeah, that
yeah.
I
And
know
then
for us, that's like it goes crazy for us. I'm sure it does for everybody else too. But
yeah,
I
man.
mean, but that's the reason why I keep on successful, man. Just like right now, you're talking about the prompt for Chat GBT. He's always on something.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's a time that Keith on, even if he ain't in here 5 minutes, he come in here and drop some kind of jewel, and he may be out, but he's always in here saying something legit for sure.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Sometimes it's like, dude, you get down. It's like, man, you better call Keithon and be like, hey, man, what work? you know, you
Show
know
me the way.
I'm trying to tell you, man. So I just call people and be like, "Hey, look, man, what you doing? What work? You tell me what work." You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So, but shoot, man, we've been on this thing hour and 17 minutes. Goodness gracious! Hey, y'all gotta like the video, man. We're trying to get big enough to where we can't say certain stuff on here and that we worried about it and stuff like that. So we need y'all to like, share,
Tag
subscribe, all that stuff.
tag all
Tag
your
them.
relative friends.
Yeah, tag all the realtor friends. But yeah, man, y'all gotta make us big enough to where we worried about what we saying on here. 'Cause right now we really ain't even worried about it.
You know we probably opened up a can of worms now. We're gonna get on the next live and have 21 questions from the biggest realtor.
Hey, let's go, man. Yeah, man. Oh dang, look our last live got 140 views.
There we go.
Yeah, that was pretty
We
big.
we need to jump on there, man, and do a lot more live calls, man. Which I know you record a lot of them, but I think it hits different when you're actually live doing them.
Yeah, we just got to get it on time,
Yeah,
man.
maybe
Um,
one of these, maybe like one day a week, man. We can catch it like I don't know earlier, like 5, 6 o'clock when people off work. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can hit it. It's just all about just getting it on time. Like we were trying to hit it the other day. We had a lead on, but I think we may have got one lead. That was last night.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, we tried to hit it, but didn't get number one
Yeah,
lead.
when you're waiting on leads, they don't always come when you want them to.
Yep, don't always do what you want them to. But yeah, man. So what was I just doing? Oh yeah, the lady sent over this addendum. And what she sending over. Let me see what she talking about before I go to signing anything.
Yeah, you better check that thing.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, we trying to get big enough where I can't say my number on live no more.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Gotta get big enough where you can't say the number on live, man. Come on, y'all.
I'll mess around. You're gonna have to add me a mute button over here on this end too. No, I got one though. Yeah, I can mute myself. I don't know what I was thinking. I could have did that yesterday.
Oh man, let me see. I'm on my way signing this addendum, man. Signing this addendum this
What they
evening.
asking you for?
Huh?
What they asking you for?
They want a 6K concessions.
Oh yeah, you got to give them that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely when Devin went over and picked up that 11K concession from the seller.
Yeah. Hey, that realtor though, she done. You better read it. She done threw in that plus another 0.5% on my on my end.
Oh yeah, you know she gonna try to get something in.
Is there ever a point that you're like, you know what, I give it to you?
Now I gave it a 0.75. Something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I gave it. System fully examined and serviced. Yeah, it's completed. Invoice running no later than 5 days. All right, here we go, baby.
What tripped me out about them doing that is it's like it ain't like you listed this house, took photos, you did all of this, and now you asking for more. It's like all you did is bring a buyer to the table. That's all you did. All you got to do is get your buyer to show up at closing and write a check. That's it. And they're like, "Hey, can you give me another 3% on the closing?" It's like what?
Man, no. Kid rocks.
But they'll ask crazy stuff too, man. You know, they'll say, "Hey, we'll offer you 180,000, but we want another 20K back." It's like weird how they do it. They try to make it sound like a lot, then really in the small print, really they're gonna pay you 20K cheaper than what they said.
Yeah.
Whenever I first
Dang.
started dealing with that, that blew my mind, man. It's like, oh, we want you to give 20K seller concession. It's like, why don't you just say instead of 180, you'll offer 160. Just say that. You got to remind me when that deal is going to closing.
What's that?
The one you just had to sign the seller
Oh,
concession to.
yeah, man.
You said it was this coming up month, right?
20th.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the 20th. So we'll see. I think it definitely will. They all ready to go. They already scheduled the closing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they already scheduled it.
Is it
On
the same attorney we used on this last deal?
nah.
You better be glad.
You out.
I ain't saying they're a bad attorney, but something was weird with them, man. I
Yeah,
think I think they knew the realtor or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I think that the lender
No.
wanted to give me more of a trip because it's like the lender wasn't answering the realtor call. They weren't answering the buyer call. They weren't answering my call. They weren't
Mm-hmm.
answering the attorney. And then when they picked up, they was like, why y'all worried? Like, dude, we were supposed to close already. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Well, reason why I said attorney because the reason why it closed so late because they messed around and didn't give all the paperwork to the seller, so they had to send it to an e-signature. And what's bad, it was 8 o'clock that morning, right? 8 or 9 in the morning whenever we were closing on that. So they done paid the realtor on the buyer side, and it's like you ain't even got all the correct paperwork for the buyer to sign, and you done gave the realtor their money.
Exactly.
But you wait until 6 o'clock to send us what we need.
And didn't want to send it in.
No, if it wasn't for, and maybe you called them too, but if it wasn't for you saying, "Hey, get that seller to call up, see what's going on with their money," I don't think they would have been in a hurry. I think they would have made us wait over the weekend to get it.
Ain't no doubt, man. That's what they be doing, man. Dude, man, crazy.
Well, I guess that just goes to show us sometimes it's who you know. So y'all better make friends if y'all watching this with a lot of people.
I'm telling you. But shoot, man, we've been on the thing hour 25. Finna shout out to everybody, man. Keith on, appreciate you coming through. Corey, appreciate you coming through, man. I got Cass, man. Big announcement, Cass. Moving to the A. Shout out to Cass, man. And then can't forget Jay Sword coming through. My guy Rich coming through. And then the guest of the night, Tanya. Man, we got Tanya to come through, man. Our stock going up, Rich. we going up, baby. We going up. So appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Yeah, we gotta look into that chat GBT thing, though. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all have a good night until tomorrow. Peace out.